98 bill. Alright guys, so this is the team, this is the run. 47-second clear. Let's show you how we're getting this. Let's show you how we're getting this 47-second clear. So this is the team right now. We have Omega Dragon Lord, we have Lullaby, we have Rascal, we have Griffith, Skeleton Knight, and Shadow Monarch. Yeah, so looks like Rascal just has some crazy passive. I'll show you guys what I'm doing right now to get it a little more consistent, I think. I think offsetting by cooldown helps, but this is the whole team, this is the whole run. If this doesn't insta-clear, it's fine. It's just what a bad run looks like if one of them doesn't proc. On a good run, these guys hit for billions. Yeah, so this is one where they don't proc. Where is he at? So bad run was 103. Let's do another one. Maybe we can get a good one here. So we finished 1 in 47. This is a very wide range of time, but I think it's the opportunity to just like cut down on time too. Bit of both. So I offset this Rascal at the end, so this way he can get over to the enemies toward the end, like later in the run. But it's RNG whether or not enough enemies spawn for him to proc. It's a little weird the way it works. I do think Capitalist is a must-have because you do want 2 copies. You want the other one to walk up. What you're doing is you're hoping that enough enemies spawn in time that it procs. So look, he hit 4 bill. It was quick, but we hit 45-second run. So let's leave. I'll show you the team. It's very quick. It's very quick when it happens, so you might not even see his numbers jump up. But based on how it works, it's very weird. Respectfully, he's like poorly written, this character. But let's show you the gear real quick. So for Rascal, you want Hyper. You want Pure Agony, you want Blacklight Reaver, Wings of Valkyrie, Goggles, and Flippers. You want as low ability cooldown as possible. When he gets buffed up into the billions, don't ask me how. You're going to ask me how in comments. I promise you will. I don't know how. It doesn't make sense. His passive is funky. You want the ability cooldown as low as possible so he can attack right away. If it's 20 seconds, it might not be enough and he might get one shot off before the boss is spawning. So definitely get his cooldown as low as possible because the buff he has only lasts for a few seconds. For Uta, I have her Hyper. I do have Sovereign on her for just more range if she does die off. Cost cooldown, extra range, and then Soul of Infinite Riches for cost. For Griffith, we have a Domain of Love Soul. I don't think this matters as much. Griffith is just here to buff. He's just here for show. Shadow Monarch. I like this build a lot better than pure ability cooldown. I think Blacklight Reaver Wings is slept on if you're not using it. Use this so this way you can get 100% crit chance and just make him far more consistent. I think I take the consistency over just spamming the abilities. Yeah, getting that consistent crit is going to be way better for Jinwoo. Then we have Skeleton Knight, Soul of Greed. Skeleton Knight doesn't matter, just range, 2 copies. Capitalist is very good to offset them. Sovereign for Omega Dragon Lord. You could probably run Capitalist if you really want to, but just him attacking fast is all that matters. He's a little extra side DPS, I guess, if you really want to min-max and max him out, but kind of just there for the buffs, truthfully. For curses, let me show you guys curses. So here's the curses. Rascal, just low ability cooldown. Lullaby, you want the range, as much range as possible. Griffith, I don't know, I put low ability cooldown and damage. It doesn't really matter as much. You probably want more range. For Jinwoo, low ability cooldown is really all that matters here. For Skeleton Knight, high range is what you care about. And then for Omega Dragon Lord, attack as fast as possible. That's it. So those are the curses. I know you guys are going to ask, hey, What are the replacements? I don't have some of these units. What are the replacements? If you need to replace Uta, you can try to trade for her as best you can. Pick any other amp or buffing unit. I'll tell you right now, for this comp right now, no replacements at the moment. This is like pretty steady if you want this kind of score. The range looks pretty wide, but I think the average probably still is roughly about 50 seconds. If you're getting enough 40s or if you're getting enough 45-second to 47-second runs, and maybe every now and then you get a minute run, like you're probably averaging 50 to 52 seconds ish. So it was looking pretty consistent on stream. I think this is perfectly fine. Jinwoo clears alone by himself right now, so he's like very solid. So you can get sporadic, like quick clears, and yeah, he's just absolutely solid. Rascal, guys, let's just review real quick. I'll chapter it off so you can see the passive. I'm not going to read all this. I'm not trying to insult anyone's intelligence, but I don't understand all of it. I'll probably ask ChatGPT to clean it up for me. But yeah, this is a brutally weird passive. I still don't understand the full interaction, if it's how it's intended, but very, very strange. Very strange unit. So, if you guys like the video, smash a like, comment, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the support. Try my best to keep up with the builds on a regular basis. Oh, one more thing. I did want to show you guys Baru as well. Ant King. Is that what we got? Ant King Evo. So we do have Ant King Evo. He seems strong. Seems like a good unit. Good buffing unit. So as long as he stays alive, he can buff up other damage units. So he's definitely meta support in some sense. He's going to fit in really nice somewhere. So definitely check that out. So anyway, that's it for this snippet, this video. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Let me close out and try to do another quick swarm event. See if we get a little more footage with this to look for consistency. Wild stuff. Yeah, so now we're pretty much, done with the update. We just gotta go farm for Boros. That's all we care about now, is farming for Boros. If you're wondering why we offset his cooldown, so we made him hyper, is to lower the cooldown so his actual copy doesn't spawn till a little later. This is so this way, once he gets up here, it's gonna offset his God mode, where he gets so much damage, and it'll happen a little later. I think that's the play, rather than make him spawn as fast as possible, is offset his God mode damage. So, it's very heavily RNG based, guys. So, I don't think it'd be fair to call this consistent in terms of like 45 seconds. I think that would be clickbait. But in terms of just having a crazy comp like this that every now and then it gives you 45 to 47 seconds to 50, that's pretty solid. It should still net you good runs. Like 59 seconds ain't bad. We had the other comp with Igris instead of Rascal, which was also very good. I think it was working well, but probably not as well as this one is right now. I think this is a little better. You're gambling for a lot more RNG, and you cut some time down. And even if you fail the RNG roll here, it's not bad. So pretty insane. Right now, if you're just like looking at the screen and still listening, just watch his ability damage. Every now and then, if it works properly, he'll spike like crazy, and that means he saw 3 enemies. So we'll see. Sometimes he doesn't proc, sometimes the other one procs. Yeah, this one didn't proc. Let's see if we get one more. But like when Jinwoo survives, it's still pretty decent. 1 minute. Let's see, maybe it's this one. I've been clicking on the second one for quite a bit. I mean, it's RNG based, right? So it's the first or the second one. So having capitalist helps a lot. I do think it's better than dupe. I do think you want to offset them. 38 bill. Look at that. The thing is, this is gonna expire before Boros spawns, right? So it expires before Boros spawns. So your hope is the other one procs, or this one procs again. Yeah, it didn't proc. Jinwoo survived and got enough crits. Let's see one more time. I think it's the second one. Because then the other one goes on like a weird cooldown. Let's see if he can catch it. Scar 3, Scar 5. Is this better? Yes, this is way better than using Akuma. This whole setup, I think, is far more consistent. I think all this is far more consistent. Yeah, 48 seconds. Like that's insanely good. Appreciate the support, guys. Y'all have a blessed evening. Y'all take care now. Thanks for watching.